back to Reaction Talk. I am Rollen.
I'm Angie.
And before we get to the Shawn Phillips song, which has been a pleasant discovery, and shout out.
Yeah, Patty brought him to the channel, so hey, Patty. Thanks for watching. Should I tell you she's watching a bunch of Lara Fabian stuff?
Ah,
I didn't even know she was already on there before I even sent her a
that's
link.
awesome.
Yeah, so very cool.
Now, hopefully, this won't take it south for you.
No.
But I think one of the interesting things here is the CIA connection to the artist and to a, it looks like son of a spy novel writer, nephew of a CIA operative.
Who is connected to Harvey
Yeah,
Oswald.
That one. Now, it's crazy.
It's on Wikipedia.
Yes. So you can go check this out because we're not...
The link will be in the description, but... I
find it interesting because of how the channel started over on the other spot. I'm sure there's links or whatever. If you're not familiar, come on over to Reactions, Rants, and Rabbit Holes, and half of the reactions about this crazy stuff. Now, Ange says, we got to check out this song because it sounds like we both heard the opening music and think it's cool. But Ange is like, it's, what was it, American Child or something like that, American Made. And I was like, thinking of the era. I said 70s, but I should have meant 60s. And it turns out that the topic of this song, weirdly enough, is going to tie us into an immortal technique. Actually, it's going to go over on my regular channel. I'm not trying to milk it out, but because you haven't heard it.
Oh, yeah,
and Mike's actually, this is that, remember you saw that comment? I agree with what you said at 320.
Yeah.
Well, that was revisiting Immortal Technique with a
okay.
different view. So, we read some lyrics because I kind of wanted to tell my buddy that I had a clue what this was going to be about, and we didn't see the original title until just a couple minutes ago. And I'm an American child on a nuclear pile. Well, that speaks for itself. If you don't understand, there's going to be some political undertones to the lyrical content, then you just don't understand the genre or the era or anything.
Yeah.
Because I even think we read the lyrics and he references Crosby, who I believe has a military-industrial complex in his background too.
Yeah.
Turns out that was a reoccurring theme. It's weird.
Yeah, it was.
But we're going to let that all go and check out this Shawn Phillips track off Transcendence.
Yeah.
I'm an American child on a nuclear pile. But that's cool. Now, do you like that the kind of the echoing?
I don't know what it is.
Because I think it's either
it's a little bit of that back, right? I guess it's
There's like an echo. Like if you know, let me know if it's flanger or phaser. I can't remember the effect. This is so it's just one of those classic pedals, right? That now you could just get in a little pedal.
Yeah.
Like my metal pedal, but this is like
right.
And it's kind of just makes this weird ethereal loop and draws it out. It's very cool. All them loopers know how to use this stuff with
I bet they do.
Good effect.
It's just
Now see, I like that bass coming in there. I think it's very cool.
Well, I was born in Fort Worth, Texas, with a silver spoon. The wool was rolling in the desks were tolling, and a Crosby croon. The year was 42, I started learning how to be, and I was on my way. The partisans in Italy were fighting Mussolini's name and making pain. And another 2 years of people shedding tears, and it had all begun.
It's very good. So here's the thing, it's super good.
Is it like
it's super good.
Is this like a blue?
No, like they see how they said that jazz fusion kind of thing. Okay. He's got this dude has got he's mixing, especially if the time. Well, actually, look at the time here.
Yeah.
So he's got like that spirit of that rock 60s rebellion music, but then he's got newer effects, sounds, mixing genres. I think he doesn't get signed because they're going to change what he does.
Right.
And they're going to say, hey, that song that sounds like 3 different genres at
can't
once,
do that,
you're going to have to narrow that down to one style so we can turn it into a TV dinner.
Right.
You know, if we can't turn you into a pot fucking pie, what's the point?
Right.
And I think he wanted to transcend genres and play from. That's why I'm not off put by the subject matter.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with War, Rebellion, and Quest. So it's going to bring us full circle, like I said, to Immortal Technique. And it turns out it's an easy fix. I'm too harsh on people who want to keep repeating systems that have proved failures. I need to look at the people who are trying to build something that's never been attempted and stop shutting that thought down with the same rhetoric, the sins of my father bullshit.
Yeah.
Because someone else brainwashed him to say this, I'm going to say this. Well, I got too much life left.
Right.
And I don't think what we got going is worth is worth saving.
Yeah.
Right? Same thing being echoed in this song. So I don't think I'm speaking out of turn right now.
Yeah.
But being open-minded enough to go, okay, what you really are looking for has never been tried. Let me learn more. And that's it right there. It's not going to get more complicated than that. Because I'm not going to, I run my mouth through that Immortal Technique the first time. I pissed off a lot of young socialist cats
I bet.
who probably didn't deserve me pissing them off.
Yeah.
So we'll fix things that need to be fixed.
There you go.
This is cool as shit.
This is super
Yeah,
cool.
so,
I'm telling you. So how I found this song actually is I was doing the thumbnail and description and everything for the last one we did, and I went to his website, ShawnPhillips.music.com. The link will be in the description. And I went to the About page, and boom, it's automatically playing in the background. And I'm like, wow, that is catchy. You know, I really like that.
If you read the top of that page, if you find what Ann just talking about, you could read the first paragraph, and you'd see where she thought the name of the song was American Child. It reads that way. It's a American Child off Transcendence.
Yeah.
So Ange caught the clip, right? Is that how that worked?
Yep.
Next thing, we're here. Yeah. So
I was intrigued. I couldn't, I just was like, oh, I got to hear more. Because, listen to that. Is that just
it's very
nuts?
cool.
Yeah.
It's very good. And not to make it complicated with all this other, but I rained on Ange's parade. She can share it with you. I'm not ashamed because I can come full circle from the sloppy seconds that we over on the other channel, which does not sound the way it sounds.
It's not what you think it
is.
It's
not
much
even
better.
close.
Yeah.
My point being is it's crazy how all of these topics just come full circle on the channel from one to another, back and forth out of chance, because Ange was not looking for this tie-in. No. It'd be a lot easier for Ange if I didn't get anything to say, because I can pull enough out of the effing song just to begin with, right? So when it's tied together, holy smokes, watch it go.
But then it reinforces the story, and so that kind of makes it better and fuels motivation to keep doing more stuff that comes to us in a way that can never be paid for. Yeah, it's the weird thing. I want to go back years from now and find that one person who stumbles across and then realizes if they just watch it in order, there's something weird or deeper going. No, I'm not saying it's life-changing. We're not going to change the world. We're just not going to try to escape it. That's flowing very well now. That's going on my mug. Thank you. I'll get that done this week.
I didn't mean you.
No, we got to.
Yeah. Let's finish this up because we got ways to go. So
yes. It's only a couple minutes.
No, no. It's good.
This bludgeon of insanity, power in the vanity to break the sun. I started comprehending the beginning of the ending of the human race.
Yeah, because that's very upbeat. And these subjects would be all chill. Way more 70s rock and roll.
Oh, it's just crazy how they put a lot of it together sound.
Oh, he's very
Children
good.
of the 21st haven't got sense enough to raise their minds. Too busy getting crazy or learning to be lazy or trying to find a way of being funny so to make a lot of money off another man's spine. Capitalist tricks and communist pigs what you are. Oh.
Well, there was the reason we made sure we did it. So if you want to look up the lyrics, you can, this section right here at the, well, I can't tell you what the time is for him. Halfway through the tune.
Yeah.
He kind of, an indictment of everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, no, let's do this one. Because it's driving, it's cool. But this is not superficial subject matter at the same time, right? This dude is definitely, and now, I don't mean this disrespectfully, like fusion hippie protest song, maybe that wasn't selling in 78. Cocaine and disco was selling in 78. Southern rock and other shit. So maybe it was just his, a composer out of time too, where he made this, but this isn't what was being packaged for FM radio.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Because it does feel, I see that 78, but it feels
68.
Yeah, it
like
feels
a decade earlier.
but with just fresh new take on it all. So,
Yep.
I don't know. I'm no expert, so
Yep,
you can let us know what you think. But this song is fire-ass good.
I like it.
The man is fine. Capitalist tricks and communist pigs what you are. Also fine. Always hypocritical. I think you're hypothetical. I will not climb. Panic getting here. I can't get out of there, and there is no more time. And like the man said, it's a pity he is dead and all the world's a stage. So if you want to keep it for the next performance, you had better rage. 'Cause I'm an American child on a nuclear pile. I've been hammered, I've been hammered, now I'm slammered.
You think it's like about being used and abused in the war effort?
This?
Yeah, like
No, I think it's being tossed into a system, technically.
Okay.
That's why there's the condemnation of both sides.
Just-
But as an American child, you maybe look at through a certain lens. The
yeah.
other side is looking at it through the opposing lens, but it's all the same fucking binoculars.
Right.
It's the same picture over and over and over.
Yeah.
And until now, I didn't read the lyrics that close, and I admit, following along, I can't get every single word. I need the lyrics with me right now.
Yeah.
But I think I could pull them up and go, well, I think this really, it's 78. Well, yeah, Vietnam. So, yeah, very much so. And tail end of those feelings, but I think more of just, well, here's the thing. This is why I had to bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's ironic that you have all these guys that have connections to the military-industrial complex singing out in rebellion against, like, the military-industrial complex's influences on a global scale.
Right.
But then we talk about this because I work in industrial. I always see Resner heaters in the warehouses, and I looked it up, and sure as shit, that's Grandpa. And Grandpa runs a industrial furnace manufacturing company, and you make weird industrial metal of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Is there just something from these backgrounds? Then, to be fair, we've seen the Johnson & Johnson kid who turned on his family to indict his whole family, saying they can't even comprehend what the fuck the numbers are being told.
Right.
And shows them in their little croquet outfits, gets in a lot of trouble, rocks the boat.
Rocks the boat.
But-
Ask questions like, doesn't this get old? Like, doesn't this,
Because there's that one elitist daughter who actually, like, she's like just a nanny, and takes care of herself, cut herself off from her family, and like goes out and is like an au pair or something like that, and makes her living on her own. So some of them see the world they come from,
right, and say
and
no,
then go rebel from it.
They don't want to be. They don't want to be part of it, and it's uncomfortable. It's like being the Rose on the Titanic, having control.
Oh, look at my honey. You nailed it. Let's finish this song.
All right, let's
go. That was good.
Come on.
Now I got a feeling that what we're really needing is a lot of love. And the little man they say he can, regardless of the master plan of velvet blood. Stand up his integrity and fight the things that he can see are all so wrong. There is a good solution and it's not a revolution and it won't take long. Let those that wanna fight go slobber through the night with their neutron bombs. There is no more creation in the face of devastation. There are just more slums. And if you want utopia, you cannot have myopia. It must be clear. And a little isolation so the proper falling nation from its only fair. And I'm an American child on a nuclear isle.
I'm not going to make this go a half hour.
No.
But I will carry it over into the Immortal Technique because they deserve it. Because the same dudes that I might have... People, humans, individuals, I don't know if they're men, women, whatever. It ain't my place to say. I know that I stepped on a few toes with my sins of the father bullshit. But propaganda and mind control is a very powerful thing. Now, am I turning in my I want a constitutional republic to continue? Fuck no. But because I live in a world that I think, I'm pretty sure is a Chinese democracy, I'm on the outskirts too. I'd rather find what I want aligns more with what this is talking about than what the mainstream ever aligns with. Yeah. I want to know the Epstein client list, right? I don't want to care about who the current person you're pissed off at. I want to know how someone gets charged with trafficking. No one, but for trafficking people.
Yep.
I think that question is no different than the heart of the lyrical content of this song. Just 30 years later.
There you go.
The same people pulling those strings affecting this dude's fucking peace of mind are the same group.
Yeah. Of course it is. It's always the same group.
The mistrained children and offspring of psychotic leaders become more psychotic leaders.
Fuck it,
I'm an American child too, bitches. I didn't mean that last one. Bitches.
Yeah, it's good. You're gonna have to stop it.
Yeah, no.
It's an album.
Oh, I know. We got it's a pretty long outro solo, it sounds like. He's fading off slow. Nice. And sometimes, just so you know, there are amazing licks guys hide
I
in
bet.
an outro
very
solo that's
end.
drifting off, and because a lot of people are superficial and just tune it out.
Yeah.
That's something I learned. Holy shit, this is so... Now, I don't mean to stress you out, but if
I
that's...
probably will put timestamps in the description because, it's rolling.
Yeah, but then think about what was just said. And then think about the guy we listened to that says if you don't get out there and start doing some of the work.
Yeah.
He just said, and I'm just saying, there's a coincidence because... I believe that myopic, that sedentary, that if you do nothing, nothing will ever happen line. You'll have to look up the lyrics. Now, if that doesn't resonate with a reoccurring theme from day one of the channel, at least my channel and my own personal rhetoric, I would be in denial, right? I'd be lying.
Yes, you would.
So I don't have a choice but to go in this direction. And I think that's the whole point.
It's to start a conversation.
Damn straight.
And it's to make people think.
Yeah.
Some people don't like thinking. If you don't like thinking, go to aisle 9.
2022. I mean, it's the literal.
2022.
Yeah, okay,
Come
we're going to go.
on.
I told you, that's how it works.
Let's go. Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye.